Sedlec Ossuary. It is estimated that the remains of between 40,000 and 70,000 individuals were used to create decorative elements inside a small chapel located in the city of Kutna Hora in the Czech Republic, including lamps, coats of arms, columns, and even a massive chandelier made entirely of human bones. There are lamps formed from rows of long bones and skulls, arranged symmetrically to create visual patterns. Some hang from the ceiling, casting shadows that make the atmosphere feel even more unsettling. Heraldic shields can also be seen, especially the coat of arms of the noble Schwarzenberg family, constructed completely from these elements. What is striking is the level of detail. Small bone pieces form symbols, borders, and figures that would normally be made with metal or paint. The columns are decorated with skulls, stacked one on top of another, interspersed with long bones that create vertical structures. These columns do not only define the space visually, but also reinforce the sensation of being surrounded by the presence of thousands of past lives. However, the most famous piece is the large central chandelier inside the Sedlec Ossuary. What makes it unique is that it contains at least one example of every bone in the human body. Arms formed from femurs, decorations made with vertebrae, delicate details using finger bones, and multiple skulls all come together in a complex structure that hangs from the ceiling. It is both impressive and deeply unsettling, a strange blend of artistic beauty and a powerful reminder of human mortality. The overall effect creates very intense emotions: curiosity, respect, discomfort, and awe, all at once. Many visitors say they have never seen anything like it anywhere else in the world. The decision to decorate with bones was not meant to be macabre. Instead, it came from a mix of practical necessity, religious belief, and artistic expression. First, there was a very real problem: space. During the Middle Ages, the cemetery in Sedlec became extremely popular because it was considered sacred ground. Then tragedies like the Black Death and the Hussite Wars caused thousands of deaths in a short time. The cemetery quickly became overcrowded, so older remains had to be exhumed to make room for new burials. Rather than discarding the bones, something unthinkable in a deeply religious society, they were preserved inside the chapel as part of a Christian tradition known as memento mori, a Latin phrase meaning, "Remember that you will die." The purpose was not to frighten people, but to remind them that life is temporary and that everyone is equal in death. Centuries later, in the 19th century, the noble Schwarzenberg family hired a craftsman named František Rindt, a woodcarver, to organize the accumulated bones. He chose to do it in an artistic and symbolic way, creating the decorations that make the place famous today. He even left his signature made from bones on a wall, like a piece of art. What began as a practical solution for storing human remains eventually became a unique space in the world, a mix of faith, history, art, and reflection on mortality. Visiting the Sedlec Ossuary is an experience unlike any other. The first thing many people notice is that the space doesn't feel like a place of terror, but rather something strange and silent. There's a mixture of awe, curiosity, and a slight unease that appears almost immediately when your brain realizes that everything you're seeing, the columns, the garlands, the chandelier, is made entirely of real human bones. The famous chandelier, for example, hanging in the center of the chapel, gives a nearly surreal feeling. Some visitors feel respect or solemnity. Others feel a subtle sense of discomfort. It's not uncommon for people to speak in hushed voices without realizing it, as if the place itself demands silence. There's also a very faint scent, reminiscent of an old church or damp stone, but nothing unpleasant. The soft lighting and the relatively small size of the space make the experience intimate, almost personal. Many people say it isn't frightening exactly. Instead, it provokes reflection, a very clear awareness of the fragility of life. The legends surrounding the Sedlec Ossuary are even more unsettling than its real history, because they speak of strange experiences that many visitors claim to have felt inside the chapel. One of the most common beliefs is that the ossuary isn't truly empty. Visitors and workers have reported that when the place falls silent, small, dry sounds can be heard, as if something is shifting slightly among the bones. Some describe soft creaks, light thuds, or the eerie feeling of someone walking just behind them, even when no one is there. Another legend concerns the enormous chandelier made from all the bones in the human body. According to the myth, it symbolizes the full cycle of life and death, but it is also said to hold a kind of spiritual energy accumulated over centuries. Some people report feeling dizzy, anxious, or emotionally overwhelmed when standing beneath it, as if the place itself has an invisible presence. Perhaps the most unsettling experience ever recounted comes from a visitor who traveled alone to Kutna Hora a few years ago. He arrived early in the morning when the chapel was nearly empty. The silence was absolute, the soft light from the windows casting faint shadows. At first, he described the visit as awe-inspiring but peaceful, until he began to feel uneasy. As he observed one of the skull pyramids, he got a very clear sense that someone was behind him. He turned around. No one was there. He assumed it was just his imagination, normal in a place like this, and kept walking. But a few minutes later, the feeling returned, stronger this time. An undeniable sense of not being alone. Then something happened that deeply unsettled him. He heard a dry, small sound, like an object falling to the floor. Looking around, he noticed a tiny fragment of bone near one of the structures. He wasn't sure if it had already been there or had just fallen, but the sound had been unmistakable. At that moment, he felt an irrational fear, a physical reaction, goosebumps, a tightening in his chest, and an urgent need to leave. Before exiting, he looked up at the large bone chandelier in the center of the chapel and described an odd sensation, as if all the empty eye sockets of the skulls were directed at him. He didn't claim to see anything supernatural. What he did say was far more disturbing. He felt as though the place itself was aware of his presence. He rushed outside, and once he was in the open air, the sensation almost immediately disappeared. Later, he tried to rationalize it. Suggestion, extreme silence, psychological impact, imagination. But he insisted he had never experienced a physical fear reaction like that anywhere else. Local folklore adds another layer. Many believe the ossuary is a place where the boundary between the living and the dead is thinner. Not in the sense of visible ghosts, but through a heavy, distinct atmosphere that inspires both respect and unease. Interestingly, many visitors report feeling not only fear, but also peace. For some, the ossuary conveys a strange calm, a reminder of the fragility of life and the ultimate equality of all humans in death. It is this mix of beauty, artistry, mortality, and mystery that makes the Sedlec Ossuary one of the most hauntingly compelling places in the world.